Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. For those of you who are new, we are going to get started right into this makeup look. Please stay tuned if you want to see how I achieved it. So first, we are going to start off by prepping the face. I am taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer and applying that all over my face, mainly in my T-zone area. That is where I get the most oily. Ironically, I am using the Revolution Beauty baking oil. I do like to use that because it helps my skin feel soft and dewy, especially with me using all of these mattifying products. So next, I am taking the NYX Won't Stop, Can't Stop, I think I said that backwards, Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation in the shade Nutmeg, and I am applying that all over my face. And then I am going to be taking a flat top foundation brush from BH Cosmetics and using that to apply the foundation. Next, I am going to go ahead and contour. I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and I am using that to contour around my forehead, my cheekbones, and my nose. Next, I am taking the same concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I am using that to highlight underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. I'm also going to take Tarte's Tape Shape Concealer, and I'm using the shade Medium Light, I think. I will put all the names and all the shades and everything that I'm using in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out. But I am going to mix those two concealers to kind of give me the brightness that I like with my highlights and the coverage as well. And I am going to take a damp beauty blender to blend all of that out. Prior to me blending it out, I am taking the Revolution Beauty Illuminating Makeup Setting Spray. So next I'm taking a Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am just using that with my damp beauty blender to set underneath my eyes, my nose, my forehead, everywhere where I highlight it. I'm going to be setting those areas with that powder. Next, I am taking this brush from Makeup Academy. I do not remember which brush it is, so I'll try to find it and leave it down below. But it's a flat top powder brush. It's great for just blending and brushing off powder. So I'm using that to brush off all that excess powder that I have from baking. Next, I'm taking a fluffy powder brush, and I'm using the 2 shades in the Deep Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills to bronze up my face. I think it's the orange shade in that middle shade on the top row, that brown shade, the lighted brown. And I'm using that just to bronze up my face. Next, I'm taking this contour brush. Well, I use it as a contour brush that I got from my Glam bag, and I'm using the darkest shade in the contour kit to kind of carve out my cheekbones and snatch my face a little bit. You guys know. Then I'm also taking that darkest shade, and I'm using that to snatch this nose, honey. I gotta make sure my contour is on point. And just make sure you're blending really well. Next, I'm taking this this warm brown shade actually from the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm putting that right into my crease, kind of packing it on and blending as I go. And don't worry, I'll put the names of all the palettes and brushes and all that good stuff down below. Next, I'm taking this brush from Morphe, and it does not have any extra product on it. I'm just using it to blend out that shade a little bit and drag it up into my crease just a little bit, because that's going to be one of the main shades that we blend with in this makeup look. Next, I'm going to be taking the Zuri palette from Zanzi Beauty Cosmetics. They did send me this, so I'm using it in this video. I am taking that shade Obsession, and I am using that to kind of just further blend out that brown shade that we took from the Juvia's Place palette, and just blending it out just a little bit. Next, I'm taking that purple shade from the Juvia's Place palette and packing that on with a smaller crease brush. With a smaller crease brush, and I am just kind of blending that out a little bit into the crease, but I am focusing right on I would say like that lower part of the crease. I'm not blending this up high onto the crease or higher than those other 2 shades. They're staying below those 2 shades, but I want it blended out enough to where you can still see it in the crease. And I just keep going back and forth, packing more shadow on, and then I go with the other shade from the Zuri palette, the shade Obsession, and just kind of using that to blend out the edges, so everything just looks seamless and flawless. Next, I am going to cut this crease a little bit. I'm taking the NYX glitter glue. Actually, I find it easier to work with a little bit for me when it comes to certain looks rather than concealer, because it makes the eyeshadows just pop, and it's less product, and it's just easier to work with for me at least. So I'm using that to cut my crease just a little bit. And I'm using a shader brush, or the same brush I was using for the crease actually, to pack that purple shade right on to help blend. We're going back into the palette, and we're taking that Royal Consort. I'm going to put everything down below. I couldn't even see it myself. But we are going to be packing that pretty royal blue shade onto the lid with a packer brush, a packing shadow brush. And guys, look how pigmented this palette is. They sent me this palette, and as soon as I opened it, I was like, oh my god. So next, I'm going into a flat shader brush, and I am taking that purple shade again, and I was just kind of freestyling here. I really didn't know what type of look I was going for. I was just letting my creative juices, just flow. So I am using that to just, pack it onto the lid, blend it out a little bit, and then I'm going back in with that blue shade to blend some more. So that's pretty much how I achieved that eye. I was just freestyling. And then I'm doing the same exact thing on the other eye, cutting the crease, packing that shade of purple on to the lid. Then I'm taking that blue shade, packing that on as well, and then I'm going to go back in with the purple shade and blend some more. Next, I'm just applying a really pretty pink blush to my cheekbones, and I'm taking the Makeup Forever highlighter duo in this fan brush from Makeup Academy to apply that highlighter. Now, I do love this highlighter. I think this is the duo number 2. I do love this highlighter. However, it just wasn't giving me what I needed for this look, so I did go in with the Anastasia So Hollywood Illuminator. That's an oldie but goodie. That's one of those highlighters that are a staple highlighter and should never be thrown out. Like, I'm going to always purchase this highlighter. Like, I love it that much. So I'm using that on my nose, forehead, cheekbones, lips, chin. I also did place it underneath the brow bone, and I did place it in the inner corner of my eyes, just so my eyes can pop just a little bit more. And I did apply my lashes off camera as well, but if you guys want to see a video on how to do that, just let me know. Next, I'm just going in with a dark brown lip liner, and I'm just going to apply that around my lips and just outline my lips so they have a little bit of a definition to them. Now, if you want to do something fun, I suggest doing a color, like a bold color will be really cute with this, depending on what color you're comfortable with. But I thought a color would be super cute with this look actually. It's already a bold look, so I wanted to do something more chill on the lips. But if you are feeling bold that day, then go ahead and do a bold lip girl. Ain't nobody stopping you. Next, I'm taking this liquid lipstick from Zanzi Beauty Cosmetics as well, and I'm going to be applying it. It's really pretty. It's almost like a light pink. It's not too pinky. It's supposed to be like a nude pink, but it's really, really cute. On me, it comes off really pinky, so I did apply a nude lip gloss from Too Faced Cosmetics on top of it, just to kind of balance it out just a little bit. And then I'm going back in with a lip brush to make sure everything is blended flawlessly. I did like the color at this point, but I wanted it to be a little lighter, so I did go in with some concealer and just a little bit of concealer, and then I did go ahead and blend that out to achieve the color that I was looking for. And there you guys have it. This is the final look. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Go ahead and check out my Instagram as well. I will leave the links to all of that down below. Bye!